So just to give y'all a backstory on this, my album Embedded, because I did an album with Ski Beatz called Embedded. Okay, I did an album. And it was done. And then Ski started making more beats, and it was like the illest sample. I was like, yo, that's fucking fire. He's like, we gotta do this. We gotta put this, you gotta record to this and put this on the project. I was like, you sure? He's like, look, just do it. So I wrote a verse, and so it was me, Ski, and Tone Hooker. We were all chilling at Ski's apartment in Brooklyn. Ski, they left and went to like get something to eat, and they came back. I was like, Ski, I got a verse. And I spit it, and he was just like, I think you can come harder than that. I was like, for real? He's like, yo, you can come harder than that. I was like, okay. So they went outside to like smoke a cigarette or something. Came back, I was like, I got it. Spit that shit, woo. It was fire.
You know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I'm breaking it down, simple and plain, you baffled. I'm Kunta, you Toby, you live in the chains and shackles. Imagine Adam that never had tasted apple. Will we still be in the devil's lasso?
Okay, I'm so prolific.
Flow is cryptic, flow afflicted, so much wicked. Over 6 shit to these niggas' head, they think it's cold afflicted.
Okay, I'm so prolific, flow is scripted, flow inflicted, so much wicked, over sick shit to these niggas' heads, they think it's coke afflicted. Basically, my shit is so dope, it's going, the shit that I'm spitting is so dope, you would think you was addicted, you would think you was inflicted with a cocaine addiction.
My soul's conflicted, I'm so restricted, I'm no statistic.
My soul's conflicted, I'm so restricted, like my soul's conflicted about some of the things that I'm going through, like, but I feel restricted. Like I want to be free. Like I got it because at this time I was leaving the Bay Area and I was staying in New York a lot. And I was just like when I was in here in the Bay, I was just feeling restricted. I was feeling like I was locked down. So I had to come out to New York. So I'm expressing that feeling, that sentiment.
I'm so sadistic that most of critics just overglimpse it.
I'm so sadistic. I'm just so evil with this shit that the critics they just overlook me.
In the potent stitch from this older pimp shit. I'm so intense that my older bitch said I'm so relentless.
I'm so intense that my older bitch said I'm so relentless. So my older chick said, man, this motherfucker is just relentless when he's focused on what he want to do.
Poke my stick in that open trench that you call a clitoris.
I poke my stick in that open trench that you call a clitoris. You know what a clitoris, hopefully you guys know what a clitoris is.
Overcompensation, no commitment. Bitch, I'm living my life in the man in the man in the man in the mirror, the man is the manic depressant that's living inside of my head before I go there, cause I know.
Hold on, let's go back. The overcompensation, no commitment. Bitch, I'm living my life in a manner demanding the man in the mirror to manage the manic depression that's living inside of my head before I go dead, because I know. So before I break down those bars, the reason why I got so sick on that is because, it's kind of a slower beat. So when I spit the original verse, Ski was like, you got to come harder than that. I was like, oh, you want me to come harder than that? Okay. I'm living my life in the manner, the man in the mirror, the man is the manic depression that's living inside of my head before I go dead, because I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm living my life in a manner, demanding the man in the mirror. I'm the man in the mirror. I'm living my life in a manner, demanding the man in the mirror to manage this manic depression. So basically saying like, this person that can be manic, that can go high and low, I'm learning to manage that. I'm living my life in a manner, demanding the man in the mirror to manage the manic depression. I'm living my life in a manner, demanding the man in the mirror to manage the manic depression that's living inside of my head before I go dead. So I'm trying to manage this manic depression that's living inside of my dead before I go dead. So I don't want these thoughts or these anxieties, these doubts to kill me. So I got to manage this shit. Now, we're always managing those things. We're always trying to manage our anxieties. We're always trying to manage, the highs and the lows and keep ourselves balanced. It's never as good as it seems, and it's never as bad as it seems. That's the philosophy I try to follow. The more that you give it, the more that you give, the more they consider you weak. When you try to give, some people will consider you weak.
That they don't know what more Ghost Riders than the Bible.
With more Ghost Riders than the Bible. So basically what I'm saying is, the Bible, people say like, oh, like the gospel, like these are the gospels of Jesus. The gospel of Jesus would, it's the gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, not Jesus. So this, and it's not even the gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. It's the gospel that people attribute to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So we don't really know who wrote those. We don't really know who wrote the gospels. We don't really know who wrote the Old Testament, because it's always people talking about like Moses went and did this. Well, if Moses wrote it, Moses would have said, I did it. Not so it was somebody else wrote and Moses did this and Moses did that. Well, who's the person that wrote it? So basically, I'm saying that who are these ghostwriters that wrote the Bible?
I'm breaking it down, simple and plain, you baffle. I'm Kunta, you Toby, you living in chains and shackles.
I'm Kunta, you Toby, you living in chains and shackles. Kunta Kinte is a character from the movie Roots, written, or the book written by Alex Haley, talking about Kunta Kinte, who was his great grandfather or ancestor, who was a slave that was stolen from Africa and brought to America, and his name was Kunta Kinte. But when they beat him, they made him change his name to Toby. So I'm Kunta, you Toby, you living in chains and shackles. So you still got the Toby mentality, but I got that Kunta Kinte spirit.
Imagine if Adam had never had tasted.
Going back to the Bible, imagine if Adam had never had tasted that apple. Would we still be in the devil's lasso?
Will we still be in the devil's lasso? Who knows?
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Kevin, I appreciate you. You know.
I'm breaking it down, simple and plain. Yeah. I'm Kunta, you Toby, you living in chains and shackles. Imagine if Adam had never had tasted that. Will we still be in the devil's lasso? Okay, no. Life is like the funniest thing, but money can bring is nothing extreme. They funnel your dream, they sucking your bean, they fucking you clean, you ass out.
Life is like the funniest thing, but money can bring is nothing extreme. They suck in your dream, they fucking you. Hold on, let me take that back. So basically what I'm saying is, life, like the life that we're in, this world, it can suck you dry. It can suck your dreams away, but you got to stay focused and believe in what you do and never give up.
Nothing extreme, they funnel your dream, they sucking your bean, they fucking you clean, you ass out. They orchestrate the course of fate with morbid hate, the torch the straight path. They orchestrate the course of fate with.
They orchestrate the course of fate with morbid hate to torch the straight path that niggas try to take.
Hate the torch the straight path that niggas force to take. You run until you pass.
So they force you on this. They force you on this grind. They force you on this path, and you run it, and they work you until you pass out. You know what I'm saying?
The last out of my region that can really spit. All these other.
So basically,
These is on that silly shit.
I'm one of the last motherfuckers from here that really spit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the silly shit. I spit shit.
You should really quit or better run like Run. Y'all little niggas is on that diggy shit.
So basically, that's just saying, man, I'm a veteran like Rev Run from Run DMC. Y'all like my sons. Y'all like Diggy to me. Y'all little Diggy. Shout out to Diggy though, man. He's a dope artist. But I'm just like, y'all on some little Diggy shit, man.
Yeah, this is that grown man flow. Uncle Sam got you niggas like Sambo.
Uncle Sam got you niggas like Sambo. So Sambo is like a minstrel character. You know what I'm saying? Like an ignorant depiction of a black person that they used to use to, these stereotypes that they used to use to degrade and demean black people. So basically I'm trying to say, like, I'm on some trying to free our people, and y'all niggas is on some silly slave shit.
Ask around, even your man knows. So dope when you sniff,
It burn your man nose. Ask around, even your man knows. So dope when I spit, it burn your man nose. So like my shit is like dope once again.
Post-Pac but apocalyptic.
Post-Pac but apocalyptic. Post-Pac but apocalyptic. See, Lock is gifted. See, I'm post-Pac, so I'm after Tupac, but Lock is gifted.
Lock is gifted. Jaw constricted and bit down on the opposition.
Jaw constricted and bit down on the opposition like I'm like a shark. You know what I'm saying? Or a wild animal.
My observation, this is more than a simple rap flow.
Still stuck inside the devil's lasso. You know, hey. You know. Shout out to Andy McLean. I appreciate it.
Sucking your bean, they fucking you clean, you ass out. They orchestrate the course of fate with morbid hate, the torch the straight path the niggas force to take.
You run until you pass out.
The last out of my region
That could really spit.
All these other MCs
It's
is
on some shit. Y'all should really quit.
Or better run like Run. Y'all little niggas is on that diggy shit. Yeah.
This is that grown man flow.
Uncle Sam
Got you niggas like Sambo.
Ask around,
Even your man knows. So dope.
When you sniff, it burn your man nose.
My bad, I fucked it up. So dope. When you sniff, it burn your man nose. So like you can sniff the coke, but it's so potent, it's gonna burn your man's nose. So yeah, that's even doper. I don't even be remembering some of the shit I be spitting sometimes, man. I just be in that zone. It's like subconscious.
Hot but apocalyptic, see like it's gifted. Chalk constricted and bit down on the opposition. My observation, this is more than a simple rap flow. Still stuck inside a devil's lasso,
You know.
Yeah, you know.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that made a donation. You guys are amazing. I truly appreciate you guys. If you weren't able to make a donation, if it failed, hit it, try it one more time. Shatori aga, salam aleik, halet kube. Everything is, make sure you make the donation, show some love so I can keep doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna check it. Zimbardo, I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name, but I'm going to check the PayPal right now. The PayPal doesn't pop up on my phone like that. But yo, I appreciate you guys, everybody that made a donation. If it failed, like I said, hit the link in the description. I'm going to keep on doing this. I'll be back probably tomorrow or Monday. I got a new video. New video is dropping on Tuesday, so maybe I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, a glimpse before we do this shit. So I appreciate the love, you guys, man. Peace, love, positivity. Be safe out there. I'm about to jump up out of here, get off this thing, man. I got to make a little run real quick to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Stock up for the night. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate you. Zane, I appreciate you, my homie. Appreciate you hitting that PayPal up. Much love, bro. Truly appreciate you, Zane. I appreciate everybody for jumping in here, man. Melanated High Priestess, you show major love. Andy McLean, appreciate you for real, for real. We're going to be back. And we're going to have some changes coming up too. So, hello, mommy. What up? Oh, you got up in here late. But yo, I appreciate you guys. Peace and love. Hit the link in the description. Make a donation so we can keep on doing this. New video dropping Tuesday.